Greetings my dears in love and light. I'm Nikki Sutton and welcome to the August Energy Update. Now if you'd like to support this channel, please consider heading over to Patreon. The link is in the description and you'll receive an extra video from me per week and more. Okay, so first of all, on the August Energy Update, there seems to be a lot of UFOs around. I was wondering if you'd seen a UFO. Put a comment in the comment section if you have. Now, there's lots of UFOs around because the vibration is rising in our reality, and they're here to keep an eye on us, to check how it's going. They're subconsciously imparting information to us as downloads, helping us through this transitional period. Now, if you're open to seeing UFOs, then you're more likely to see them. You're inviting them into your reality. So quite a few people I know of have been seeing UFOs, and I know I've seen several recently. There's a lot of UFO activity around. So keep your eyes on the skies and let me and others know what you see. Okay, so number 2 on this August Energy Update is the theme of community. There seems to be a theme of wanting to get together at the moment and form communal bonds. The awakening path can be a lonely one, but when we start to feel ready to get in touch with others and share energies with others in a group, it can raise our own vibration. And having others around us is a great catalyst for our own learning and experience as well as theirs, because you're bouncing ideas off of each other and you're there to support each other. So many of us are feeling like it's time to form a community or form a spiritual group, get together with others and emerge from what can often be a lonelier phase. We tend to incarnate quite spread out. That's happening on purpose so that we'll have more of a blanket effect over the earth, raising the vibration and contributing to the mass consciousness and the localized mass consciousness of various areas, geographical areas. But we need to get together as well and share and be supportive. And you can find groups online and join them and hopefully meet up in person. Okay, now next on this August Energy Update is seeing the sentience and life in everything. You may be really realizing now, and it's really sinking down into your subconscious mind now, that everything is alive. Not just human beings and animals that are free to move around and interact, but everything. The plants we know are alive, but so too are the inanimate objects. It's all part of the oneness of creation. So it might be really starting to hit you at the moment that everything is alive, all contains atoms, the intelligent energy of the one infinite creation. The atoms are in everything. Everything's made up of atoms and empty space. It's all energy. Atoms consist of fundamental particles of energy, and that energy is in me and you and the chair and the floor and the sky and the trees and the animals and the rocks. It's in everything. So if it's all the one infinite creation, it's all alive with intelligent energy. And many seem to be really realizing that on a deeper level at the moment, as if it's been spreading like wildfire throughout the collective consciousness, and it's really being downloaded for everyone at the moment. So in seeing the sentience and the life in everything, you may start wanting to have more houseplants around because you realize they're really quite conscious. You might want to save a bug because you realize that every life is important and every life is on its own journey. You might see how your pets are providing you unconditional love and how you provide them unconditional love back, and how wonderful that is and how sentient and aware and clever they are. like a cat. Doesn't have too many facial expressions and doesn't say much. Well, some talk a lot. But they are too very sentient and aware and interactive. And we see that intelligence in them and wonder at the nature of creation. And in this, our ego falls away. We realise that humans are not the centre of everything, that the animals and the plants and the whole of creation and Mother Earth itself are all just as important. And we're not putting ourselves on a pedestal anymore, and we need to protect those that don't have a voice. Next on this energy update for August is old memories coming up. Now this is happening for quite a lot of people at the moment. It seems like the energies are really conducive for bringing up old memories. So you might just be going about your business, just doing some cooking or sitting in the garden or doing some cleaning or work or whatever, and that old memory will just pop up and you think, gosh, I haven't thought of that in years, or I didn't even know I remembered that. But what it is your subconscious is bringing up these memories for healing, because the subconscious always shows you that which needs healing, and it shows you what needs healing the most. And so when you suddenly have this memory occur to you, and especially if there's an emotion that goes with it, just be present in those memories. Look them over again, because the conclusions we drew back then about ourselves and what went on may have made us feel negatively about ourselves or about reality. But the purpose of looking at them again is that we perceive them in a new way, with new understanding for those involved, new understanding and forgiveness for circumstances and events, so that we realise it wasn't our fault, or the person in the memory that may have been unkind or whatever, that they needed healing. So we have new understanding, new forgiveness, which releases that energy and helps us to feel better today. So when old memories pop up in your mind and you think, where did that come from? Just be with it and just see what lessons you can learn from it, what new perceptions you can shine onto it, and see how it helps you today. Next on this August energy update is seeing excessive stress and ego in others. You've probably come a little way or a long way along your spiritual path now. You might be feeling better, you've done some inner work, you're finding more inner peace, and your reality and those around you aren't triggering you so much, and life is washing over you, and you've relaxed into creation, trusting in creation. And then you turn around and you look at others around you who are still stressing out. They're still fully immersed in the system, under all these illusions we live under, and all the brainwashing and all the priorities that are given to us that aren't really ours, you know. And you look at them and you think, gosh, if I could only give you a piece of inner peace that you could find, and then you could release some of that stress, and how you see that everything they're stressing about, it's really not that important. My spirit guides sometimes communicate to me, and they're laughing while they do it, laughing in a lovely way, that we stress a lot about reality and they find it kind of funny. And they look at us with love and care and a little laugh and a chuckle when we're stressing out about things that are really kind of meaningless and impermanent. So you might be looking at others and seeing, wow, the stress you're under, I used to be like that. And also egotistical behaviour. On the spiritual path, we're shedding our egos as much as we can. We're still a human being, so we'll still have one to some degree. But our egos, they're all those things we cling on to, and all the assumptions we have about ourselves and all of that, we're shedding it quite a bit, but we still see it stronger now than ever in others. And it really is starting to show up. But have understanding, have forgiveness. They'll get there in the end, either in this lifetime or another. And finally, on this August energy update is learning a lot from others as we realise they are a reflection of ourselves. It may seem strange, but take it from me that others really are a reflection of what's inside of us. We are all one after all. But you may find that, for example, you hold expectations that someone's going to act a certain way. They're going to be angry, or they're going to be mean or something, or at least a little bit grumpy, and they sort of end up being that way. And that's a reflection of what's inside of us. That's what we're manifesting. But then if you have the expectation of, well, having no expectations, or even that they're a good person at the end of the day, then you watch them acting differently. They act nicer. So just try that out. You show them love, care and compassion, and watch their mood change. Watch them change. But we are learning a lot from this. We're learning a lot from others. Because living in a reality with relationships, friendships, peers, siblings, we learn a lot from them. It's like having mirrors that reflect back on us, things about us. So when someone's behaving in an odd way and creating emotions within us, we look at what was created within us and how we can help to heal that. Because any way that someone triggers us and we feel the emotions, that's a sign we can work on something. We're transcending all of that stuff and just living in love, light and understanding. So we're learning a lot from others at the moment. So I hope that's been a useful energy update for you for August. I really enjoyed bringing you this video today. And as I say, please don't forget to check out my Patreon to support this channel and all the content I upload over there. And I'm sending you much love indeed. Don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section to get the conversation going. And remember to click subscribe if you're not already a subscriber to receive regular spiritual inspiration on your journey through life. Because we're raising the mass vibration together. So go now in love and peace.